Hi, salty pecans. Okay, so let me move my chair. Oh, even worse this way. So I am currently in the office and I wanted to just quickly show you all a little bit of a plant collection. So I can't be the crazy plant lady without, of course, having plants everywhere I go, not only my home, but also my work environment. So I have a cute little selection. There's one behind you, and I will start with in order of the plants that I received and when I received them. So the first beauty is this here. This is my golden pothos epiprydium aureum. This was my first one that I brought to the office. See it? Is this not gorgeous? It started off as maybe like a 1 or 2 leaf cutting, and I brought it in August, and it's not August anymore. We are currently at the end of May, and I did lose some of the original parent plants, well, parent leaves, but the babies are still here. You like it? I love it. And I created this trellis from chopsticks. So this is the first and oldest wood plant I have. The second one is actually behind y'all. So let me show you this beauty. So I actually picked this snake plant up sometime after, and this I've actually shared with a few of my other coworkers. They've gone ahead and picked into this pot a lot. And that's okay, because you know what, plants are for sharing, and sharing is caring, and I have enough to be able to, you know, bring everyone else into this maniacal obsession that we all have. So I don't know the exact kind of Sansevieria, Dracaena, whatever you want to call this snake plant, but this one does really well in the office. All right. The next beauty is my Scindapsus pictus exotica. This one I also want to create a trellis for it, and I also have to water it today because it's a little thirsty. I can feel how light the pot is, but exotica does really well in an office with office light. I've also gone ahead and shared a piece of this with my coworker too, and hers is looking so really nicely, so I'm geeked and stoked about that. I think I might also add a clip of that maybe at the end of the video or sometime here, but if not, then it's okay.
Next week I'll give them pictures.
Look at her
Oh no.
exotica prop. This was a new leaf. This is a new leaf emerging. Look at us sharing. So this is my exotica. And I realized basically all scindapsus don't like to dry out. They don't like to be thirsty, or else you will start seeing yellowing. And like I said, this is really light, so this has been thirsty for a minute. So the next office plant is actually a water propagation that you can see all these beautiful roots in here. This is a water prop. Actually, one of my coworkers who knows I love plants, she actually brought this from her house for me, and I cut it up and then I placed it in here, and they've all fully rooted. They've been pushing out a whole bunch of new growth, tons of new growth, and I couldn't be even like more prouder of that. Look at all this building noise that you can hear. You know, bear with me, but this is the office and I'm gonna film in the office. So yeah, this has a bunch of golden pothos in here, and I do plan on letting this live in here for as long as it possibly can, as long as it wants to, until this is like just too full of roots and I have to transfer it into a larger pot. But until then, it's gonna stay in the water. The next office plant is this other water propagation, and this one is filled with also plants from the same coworker who found, I guess, a pot of plants that were thrown away, and she like picked at everything that was viable and she brought it up and she gave me some, and she kept, you know, some for herself. So on this one, she actually brought in this peace lily for me. I've never owned a peace lily because I know from everyone else that they're fussy and yada 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 yada. So I've never naturally was drawn to getting one, but this one is doing really good in here. I'm letting it live in water, so hopefully it doesn't exhibit that fussiness that it's really known to do. The next one in here is this neon pothos. Gosh, my nails look so bad. I'm getting them done today. Shh, don't judge me. All right. The next one is this neon pothos. I love pothos, so also hype about that. And the last plant in here is a cutting from my own snake plant that I just shown you. I decided to just pop it in here, but I have half a mind to actually just chop it up into like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 pieces, so it could get into like a larger pot, and then I can like divvy that up to anyone who probably will want rooted snake plants. So those are all the office plants actually. Oh, I lied. I have one more, y'all. Just one more. And you're like, whoa, what the hell is this? This is a plastic baggie, and it's a propagation. I've been propagating this exotica inside of this plastic baggie for over a month now, and it's fully rooted. You can see the root going inside of this paper. I'm gonna spray the bag up, and what I've been thinking is whether or not do I want to chop this up here, 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 and here, so I could have like 4 little cuttings in a pot, or do I just want to lay the whole thing down and wait for the plant to kind of grow, you know, upwards. But most likely I think I'm just gonna chop it up, bring a pot from home, and plant these and have another exotica mini plant inside of the office too. And also I can also give this to anyone who potentially would want it, like in my life, like in the office or at home, or you know, anyone who is like moving and they need a housewarming party gift, stuff like that. So that's the last one. I'll handle that after. But yes, I do also have like plant care supplies here. In here I have like extra soil, like extra different substrate mixes, pots, and I also have some like pre-made trellis backbones, right? Like if I want to make another trellis, like boom, 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 it's really easy to put together. But yeah, I love having plants in the office because it's really refreshing to just have something else that's alive, something that keeps you going because it's pretty still here, you know, but that's normal, like working in a cubicle in an office environment. You have to kind of find something to keep you alive, keep you awake, and keep you going, aside from knowing that you're leaving the office at a certain time. I need to be stimulated while I'm still here. So that's literally what it is. So with that being said, my salty pecans, this is the end of my work plant tour. Can you believe I'm showing you my work plant collection? So thank you so much, my salty pecans, for watching this video. If you liked it, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up and sharing. Subscribe if you aren't already. Join this little nutty family because we're pretty awesome here. Become a salty pecan. And don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified every single time I upload a new video. And I'll see you in the next one. Let's get growing. Bye.